Ho, Itakiwawasan, Etapu, Otep, Shalom and Salam. Greetings, greetings. This is the first class of our history lesson, History 101, with Master Jesse Teasley. I'm sitting here in Lynchburg, Virginia, beside the James River. It's kind of noisy out here, so excuse any background noise, but it's important that I speak to you from this river, from the river's edge. The river is where all stories begin, where people started, where our history began. At rivers, they all meet somewhere. So a river is a good place to tell our story. And this is the story that we're going to tell. It's an alternative history. The history that we've learned in school is erroneous. So I've come with an alternative history. And instead of calling it his story, we'll call it their story, our story, thou story. Thou Story 101, Master Jesse Teasley. Our story will begin in Kemet, in Egypt. This is the funnel from which all civilizations get their beginnings. The Greeks were taught by the Egyptians, the Greeks taught the Romans taught the French and the English, and the English and the French taught the Americans. So there's a straight line leading from Africa, from Egypt, even to the United States. So Egypt is where we'll begin. We'll begin with our Egyptian, our Kemetic salutation, our Kemetic greeting. With the eyes of my father, I see you. With the eye of my mother, I am you. Yes. This greeting was taught to me by Grandmaster Cam, who was a priest in Kafra. He taught me that greeting, and I've adopted it and adapted it, used it over many years with my own students. Greeting the sun in the morning, I use that greeting. So it's a traditional greeting, a traditional Egyptian greeting. So our story begins in Egypt. It begins with something called Shmai Taiwi. Shmai Taiwi. It means the union of the two lands. Shmai Taiwi. It's our cultural heritage out of Africa. When it talks about the two lands, most people interpret that to mean the two lands of Egypt, Upper and Lower Egypt, but that's not my interpretation. Shmai Taiwi means the two lands of heaven and the earth. This is what it's talking about. The laws and the rules that apply to God, to humanity. It's where heaven and earth come together. Paradise. It's the laws of paradise. Shmai Taiwi. Union of the two lands. So it's very ancient, before written record. Recorded in our stories. Recorded from grandfather and grandmother to grandchildren. Shmai Taiwi. Shmai Taiwi is given to us in 6 components. The first component of Shmai Taiwi is what we begin our day with when we wake up. It's called the art of opening. It's a yogic exercise. When a cat wakes up, what's the first thing that a cat does? Stretches. So the art of opening is talking about opening the body, waking up in the morning, and before you even have your coffee, you go through your stretching routine, opening the body, very specific exercises, twisting the body, extending the body, contracting the body, the art of opening. The second component in Shmai Taiwi is the art of spirituality, the art of the spirit, opening up the spirit in prayer, meditation. Meditation. What does that word meditation mean? meditation. Well, we get it from the Latin. Medi, the midi, the medium that runs down the center of the highway. Midi means center. Meditation, out of the French, it means to return to your center. Meditation, to return to your center. Where's your center? It's not here, it's not here. Your center is here, below your belly button, in the womb area, where creation begins, where the creator functions. This is meditation, this is your center. Number 3, the art of hunting, fishing, and gathering. There's a very specific way in which our ancestors hunted, in which our ancestors fished and gathered. So all of these techniques we're going to go through in this series. Thoustory. 4, cooking, the art of cooking. There's a very specific way in which our ancestors cooked, in which they prepared themselves to cook. The art of opening, the art of spirituality, the art of hunting, fishing, and gathering, and the art of cooking. Number 5 is the art of war. The art of war, the art of fighting. But when we talk about war, we're not talking about war between two groups of people. When we talk about the art of war, the art of fighting, we're talking about the internal war, the fight, the struggle which takes place inside of us to do right or to do wrong, to follow our consciousness or to work against it. This is the eternal, internal struggle. The true war happens in each individual heart. This is what we mean by the art of war. So the disciplines that we focus on in the art of war, and this is the first component that we're going to feature in this series. The disciplines is a self-discipline. The art of war is to destroy the self and allow the Creator to live. Paul said, I die daily so that the Spirit may live. These are ancient teachings from our people, Shmai Taiwi. The 6th component is the art of understanding. Science, mathematics, reading, writing, history, architecture. This is the art of understanding. In ancient times, even before we moved down into Kemet, in Upper Africa, in Kenya, and in Ethiopia, our ancestors, trying to figure out the origin of trees, dug under the tree, exposing the roots, dug deep under, and went down under the tree. It stood under the tree to understand what its makeup was, what its origins were. So understanding really begins with going under a tree to figure out what it's all about, to understand. They understood the tree to understand. So the art of understanding, the 6th component. So again, we're focused on number 5, the art of war. That's where we'll start. That's where I believe my people need the most understanding, the most knowledge. Spirit says my people die from a lack of knowledge. So hopefully these videos will empower my people to be stronger in their mind, to be stronger in their spirit, to be stronger in their bodies. I was born in Long Island, New York, grew up there. But my people are connected to this river. That story will come later on in the series. But I'm an African American, a Negro, My mother was born on a farm down in south central Georgia. My uncle, her brother, said that they used to work the fields, the tobacco fields, from can't see to can't see. From can't see to can't see, what does that mean? Before sunrise, work all day till the sun goes down. That was my mother, my uncles, my aunts, not long ago. My mother was born into Jim Crow. I was born into Jim Crow. So really, I'm a historic person in today's world. I was born in 1964. The Civil Rights Act wasn't passed yet. So I was born into Jim Crow. My mother used to take me from New York to Georgia on the Greyhound bus. We had to ride in the back of the bus. Jim Crow. So my children is the first generation of children born with full United States citizenship. Isn't that something? Wow, that's crazy. My children are the first. Truly freeborn with full citizenship. From can't see to can't see. My mother tells a story, she's still alive. She would put the yoke on the mule and hook up the plow to the mule. Take the mule to the field and plow that field from can't see to can't see. Plowing cotton, corn, beans, sugarcane. Plowing with a mule. She says she started around 12, 13 years old, plowing. What kind of shape, what kind of conditions were our ancestors in who suffered through slavery? I don't like to call it slavery. I like to call it prisoners of war, but we'll get into that later. But during that time of unpaid labor, what kind of condition, physical condition, were they in? Working from can't see to can't see, sweating. What kind of mental condition, spiritual condition were they in? Working from can't see to can't see. My guesstimation would be that they were in top condition, top physical, mental, and spiritual condition to be able to live through those times. Someone always watching you, someone always on top of you, someone always commanding you, someone always demanding you, from can't see to can't see. But physically, mentally, how strong were they? They were probably the strongest people on earth, our ancestors, not too long ago. My mother, my uncles, the fittest people in the world. Physically, mentally, and spiritually, Negro people in America, the most fit people in the world. Their diet intake: pig feet, pigtails, chicken feet, pig intestines. What is that called? Pig intestines. Cow tail. All of the parts that the masters didn't want. That's what we ate. The fat. The leftovers. Food that was inferior. But our ancestors had the knowledge and the wisdom to make it superior. But today the problem is that culturally we're still the same as our enslaved ancestors. We live the same, we go to church the same, we kind of think the same, we eat the same, but we don't work the same. And here's where we start to run into the problem. Becoming overweight and obese, out of shape, heart problems, circulatory problems, diet problems, We eat that which we shouldn't eat. Then we don't burn it up. We don't exercise. We can't exercise it, really. We not like the way we used to. We take the intake, we eat the food, but then we drive buses all day. We sit at desk and answer phones and type at the computer all day. We're accounting all day. We're in the law office all day, in the doctor's, in the nurse office all day. We're school teaching all day. There's no hard work being done from sunup to sundown. But our intake is still the same. Our food intake is still the same. We're still eating those same collard greens. We're still eating that rice. We're still eating that fat back. But we don't have the exercise to burn it. So we blame the devil for the heart problems. We blame the devil for all of the problems that come from poor diet and not enough exercise. And so, this is going to be our first mission, to work on that, on the obesity of our people, on the overweight, on the non-cardio. We're going to do that by studying the martial art of Kemet, of Egypt. The martial art of Egypt, yes. Thoustory. That's the name of it. Thoustory. It means fighting to live as straight as a staff. Fighting to live as straight as a staff. Thoustory. That's our first course of study. Thoustory is broken down into 6 categories. Category 1, the spear and bow. Category 2, the horse and chariot. Category 3, the club and the axe. Category 4, the sword and the dagger. Category 5, the fist and the foot, unarmed combat. And category 6, the staff and the rod. Or the rod and the staff.
You never asked for help before. You're leaving, whoa, right out that door. I don't know what I should do. Okay, you see. No text, no tweet.